Welcome back to the Forensic Detailing channel. Today we're talking about Meguiar's Synthetic Sealant 2.0. This stalwart old lady of a paint sealant, prep, pre-wax cleanser, filler, polish, whatever you want to call it. M21, really popular product, been around for donkey's years, and we think it's still very, very good. In this video we're going to show you it in use and talk a little bit about how it performs. Okay guys, so the paintwork on this car has been hit with a one-stage polish. We've taken out lots of swirls on the softer plastic paint on the bumper. Unfortunately the bonnet paintwork is very hard, and all we've done is really gloss it up, taken out some very fine swirls. But what I'm trying to say in a very polite way is this bonnet could do with a lot more working, couldn't it? But we haven't got any time, we're out of time today. We've also just quickly gone over the wings just to clean them up, and now we need to reapply some protection, and we're going to be using the professional synthetic sealant 2.0.
Alright guys, so basically we're going to be sealing the front end of this car with Meguiar's Mirror Glaze Professional 2.1 Synthetic Sealant 2.0. Basically, there's many ways you can apply it, one of which is by hand with just any applicator, just the old-fashioned way, or to get a bit more even spread you can use a soft pad like this, really nice and soft.
Finishing pad, yeah?
Yeah, soft finishing pad.
On a
orbital DA, okay?
On a dual action polish.
On a slow speed.
Okay.
So we're just going to put the backing plate on like that. We're going to get this. That is all you need. Alright?
Hold on.
That's all you need.
That's rather a lot.
No, that's okay. I mean, to be honest with you, that would do a whole car.
Right.
I've probably been
Are we doing
a bit
the whole
zealous
car?
there.
Are we doing the whole
We're doing
car
the whole
then?
front end, but you know, I've been a bit zealous there. So
okay.
I'm just gonna. I'm not going to touch the bumper just yet.
So you can see the pattern of the product there.
Yeah.
So you've not worked it, you've just made sure you've got the coverage over virtually everything. You've got it over most of the paintwork here. And
with this product, okay,
and then how long do you leave it for buffing, Reg?
you just need to let it dry. So I think roughly 10 minutes. But
10 minutes.
With this product, right? If you're using a DA, you just, like I'm saying, you know, it might look like I'm being a bit random, but you just need to make sure all areas are covered. I like using it with a DA because you can see the spread, you get more consistency, in my opinion, and it's just quicker. You can do you can have your whole car waxed in 5 minutes.
It's designed to be applied very, very rapidly.
Yeah.
It sounds like it will fill. It says it will eliminate fine scratches and swirls, which must mean it does contain abrasives, but who knows? I left some down here just to see if I could see. It's whatever it is. I mean, it's a synthetic sealant, maybe with fillers, maybe a little bit of polish in there, who knows? But so nice to use.
So what we're going to do now is me and John are going to have a little tidy up, and then we're going to come back once the wax is dried, and we're going to buff it off, and we're going to see how easily it is to buff off. So
no.
What I love about this product, right, is you can spend maybe half an hour waxing your car with a little applicator and some lovely paste wax. I like my paste waxes. They do give a lovely gloss, a real, like, beautiful show finish. But if you're under time limits and you want to get your car done quickly, this is so easy to use. Like I said, we can have this car waxed in 10 minutes and let it to dry for, well, the longer you let it to dry, the easier it is to buff off. Buff it off, it doesn't leave any streaks, any like oils. It's done. So this is why I like
and
the products.
The amount you use would do the whole car, really, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I mean, how much have we got left in here? I mean, we've done.
You know,
I've used this
already. How much
already.
does that bottle cost?
This bottle to me was, I think I got it off
25 quid or something, wasn't it?
Or Amazon. It was £24. It's not. It is expensive.
It's very
but look
expensive.
how much I've used this on my whole car already.
What I would say about it, Rich, is very old school. Like as soon as you open the lid, do you feel your eyes are drying out?
I love that smell though.
But it's that solvent. The thing, it's nice. Don't get me wrong. He's right. It's a very light product. And when we go to buff it, it's good. It's just going to be light, and it's going to be easy to buff off the paint. So, from a professional point of view, you know, if you're in a body shop or something, or you're churning out loads of cars through a process, you know, an OEM process, you could put this on very rapidly and leave it, and then buff it in 10 minutes, and the work time is going to be very short. So that's the thing. It's how many man hours does it take to apply this onto a car and to buff it? Very rapid product to use.
You know, I think sometimes there are so many products available, and I think every product has a purpose. Every product works, but this, you know, like the old stuff's good too.
It is.
And that's why they still sell it. Like,
well, it's probably a case that they've probably got a consumer version of that product where it uses a solvent that's not quite as aromatic.
This is consumer, because I bought it myself.
No, you can smell. Just what I mean by consumer is the consumer version of this will have like mango and watermelon smell, because they'll use a low aromatic solvent. They'll use less solvent and more scent, and it will end up being a slightly more modern looking bottle.
Perhaps, but this is I just typed in.
I mean, it's a consumer line, but it's also it's also kind of workshop line as well.
It's their professional line, but it's available to everyone.
Yeah.
You know, and I honestly, you know, like we've spoken about this in videos before. I love my auto glue stuff. I like the old stuff because it's simple and it works. And this is an example of that. You know, I think every product
durability on it might be a bit.
Well, I don't know. I think it's probably pretty good.
I'll stick it.
Out. Well, we'll tell you what we'll do.
I'll put it in the sealant thing.
Yeah.
I'll put it in the sealant thing.
Well, what we'll do is, obviously, we've applied it to the front of the car now. The rest of the car actually already has it on. But what we'll do is maybe in a few weeks we'll come back and we'll see. You know, I won't wash the car and we'll see how it is.
Yeah. Well, you'll put all sorts of stuff on top of it. That's
no. I mean, I won't wash the car. I won't wash the car.
Not much should happen to it in this summer. Let's. It's got to be ready to come off now, Reg. It's been 10 minutes.
Yeah, right, go for it.
So
we're gonna. Okay, guys. So John is going to buff it off and see what he thinks.
I can't see. I can't see. Yeah. Right, here we go.
Do you need some light?
No, it's okay. I'll figure it out. Right. It's definitely. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, it's nice to buff that.
It's good, isn't it?
It's lovely.
You can see now why I like it.
Yeah, Jesus, that's good. Well,
you heard it.
I need some. Let me do it from. Let me work from over here. I've got the light in the background, so I can actually see this stuff.
Yeah, we can see it. I think we might be able to see it as well. Just do one pass.
Missed a bit there, Rich.
Oh, never mind. Just do one pass and show the viewers. Oh, look at that. It just glides off, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, you don't have to one pass almost. Look, one swipe over there,
and it's done.
It's gone. It's very light.
And it leaves a nice clear line where you can see.
You probably just want two swipes.
Yeah.
One. There's just it's very nice to work with that, is Reg.
Now, John. Here I can see it good. Just do one swipe here on this where the badge is. Just one swipe, and let's see what happens.
One sheet. Right.
Nice.
Here we go.
Ready?
Yes, it needs another one. I can see very fine.
Yeah.
That's it.
And you can see there's a line there. It comes off lovely. I'd have to
very
say.
nice to buff, that is. Yeah, I felt silkier, smoother products though, but I bet you it'll chip. When we were washing the car and you had it on there before, paintwork felt very nice.
It was like glass, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think this sealant, I think it will just carry on vaporising, it will carry on curing, and I bet you it gets smoother. But at the moment, it's one of those ones, I think whenever you put a synthetic sealant on, even a paste wax, when you've buffed it, you want to leave the paintwork alone as well, and just leave it to sit there and, you know, do its thing. But this is lovely to work with, Reg. Yeah, really nice. I think the American products, they always get the removal side of it nice, especially if it's a professional product. If it's a pain in the
And look at
arse.
that, I can't see any. I'm looking at this bonnet now, and
if it's a pain in the arse,
I can't see any streaks, any like
put on the wings as well, haven't we?
Yeah, we've done everything. Jeez, look at that. I can just, oh, look at that.
So it's like a sealant filler polish. So you could hurl this over a panel, and it's, if there's any, it's going to help fill any imperfections, isn't it? You're going to be able to put it down very rapidly, and then I can see why it's useful. What it might not do is it might not, as a protective sealant, possibly last as long. Perhaps.
But we don't know that yet.
No, we don't know that. Perhaps, but it's not just. I don't think it's just the sealant. But I like it, Reg. Oh, the only thing I would say is, if you're using it, you want to be in a ventilated area, because I'm sniffing already, and it's got that very strong...
I'm okay, I'm okay with it personally, but you know, like, yeah, I mean, some people, have different reactions.
Maybe you're used to it. Yeah.
I'm not.
I have this sometimes when I'm working with really strong solvent-based products in my garage. Even though I've got the thing down, so it really gets up my schnozzle. Maybe it's the size of my schnozzle.
Well, maybe do you have sinus problems?
No, not generally.
No, because I have no issue with polish or anything like that. It doesn't do anything to me. It just makes me perhaps a bit drowsy.
Well, maybe I'm a bit weaker than you.
In the world of detail sprays, ceramic coats, dry coats, wet coats, carnauba waxes, I think mirror glaze still has a place in every detailer's kit bag. It works, and it works well.
Hold on, and action.
In a world of millions... What did I say at the start?
It was so Clarkson-esque.
What did I say?
You need to do Clarks. You even got the Clarkson fucking hair.
What did I say at the start? I forgot. Do you remember?
In a world of...
In a world of...
And then you tripped over the slim stuff. Okay, this is going to be funny.
Whoops.
She's so damn cack-handed.
Holy moly. So, there's your foam pad. Stick it on. Hang on a minute. What's going on with this?
The plate's too big for the pad, Reg.
Have you got another plate or... Wait, we have to start this.
You just cannot get the fucking... You cannot get the staff. I've warned him about these hiccups.
What's going on with this? What? How's it feel, John? We've let it cure for a little bit now. We've obviously buffed it off.
Feels like shit.
You ready?
In the modern world of ceramic.
You say that. In the modern world of ceramic coatings and all these fancy detail sprays.
No, don't use it.
No, that's great. Keep going. That was good.
It's too camp.
No, I like this. This is a bit of fun. Please, don't interrupt me.
Okay.
Please.
Okay, go.
In a world of detail sprays and ceramic coatings and polishes and sealants from every single detailing company, I still think, the old stuff still works, and I think it deserves to be more... No, ignore that bit. Let's try that again. Once more. Do not use that. I've got this. Just let me think about this.
God damn.
In the world of detail sprays and ceramic... Yes, got it.
The world of ceramic coatings.
In the world of detail sprays...
Ceramic coatings and silica waxes and God knows what.
Yeah, that's it. And what are the wet coats called? Silicone...
Wet coats. Call them wet coats, dry coats, silica coats, ceramic sprays.
Okay, go.
And action. But don't start talking till you get past the stall.
Yeah.
And action.
In a world of silica sprays, detail sprays...
I'm going to do it again.
In a world of silica sprays, detail sprays, dry coats, wet coats... Yeah, I got this. This is great. This is a bit of a faux pas. I like this. Keep going.
Okay.
Alright, ready?
And action.
In a world of detail sprays and dry coats, wet coats, ceramic coatings, you name it, I still think Meguiar's Mirror Glaze 21 has a place in every detailer's kit bag, or in your shelf, or in your cupboard. It's good stuff.
That'll do.
Let me watch that. That's great. That's gold. That's gold. Ready?
And action.
In a world of detail...
Not again!
No! Again!
Come on, mate.
Okay, one more.
In a world of... He trips over. Yep.
In a world of detail sprays, ceramic coats, dry coats, wet coats, carnauba waxes, I think Mirror Glaze still has a place in every detailer's kit bag. It works, and it works well.